Hi sisters! I feel like I've blended into my top because I'm that white.
I feel like you've started recording this, so I'm completely not gonna do.
Oh, fuck, shit, I'm gonna start again. Hi ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing basically a Q&A all about school. So I decided to bring one of my friends who I went to school with. That's not me. I have been friends with Darcy round about...
Pretty much been since been from birth.
So we've been friends from basically when we was like babies. So I decided what better person to bring in than Darcy Wilson. So I asked on my Instagram to ask me some questions and I didn't get a lot. But anyway, I came up with some. So I'm going to start off with them and then go on to the ones I got from Instagram. The first question I wrote down is, what do you hate most about school?
I think it's the drama.
Yeah, I think,
like when we was in school, it was in part of like a pretty big friend group. I hope I'm not offended anyone who went to school with when I say this. But you had like bottom yarders, and then you had middle yarders, and you had top yarders. And if you was a top yarder,
that means
kind
you
of considered you were popular.
Exactly. So I was popular.
So yeah, so we were top yarders, but there was literally like a group of, I'd say about 20 of us.
Yeah,
like, there was loads
and like
of us.
all of us would used to get into drama. Yeah, that's what I hated most about school. But I also hated, I don't know, just like waking up. No, it's not like dark.
I think like the homework and stuff as well. Like you just got given so much crap.
Another thing I hated, I think the stuff we learned in school is like not useful in like our everyday lives.
Yeah, I've not used photosynthesis before.
No, I don't know how to like pay a bill.
I'm 20 years old and I've been working literally since from school and I still don't understand tax properly.
But I know what's Y times Z. I know that, so that's the most important. The biggest school drama. I've got one, but I can't say it. But basically,
I feel like we have a few that we can't say.
Basically, just a group of like people, like
don't tell it.
No, I'm not gonna tell it. But a group of people did like something, and it offended most people in our group, and then the person who like invited us all around so they could all apologise to us, and I think that's the most awkwardest thing ever because I wasn't even involved in it. Like it didn't even affect my life, but I was invited for you to say sorry. Like why? Who's you?
I think I was there.
Everyone was.
Everyone was actually there.
That was so embarrassing. Year 11, I think, was the biggest drama. Like,
I don't think it was. No
I do because
friends.
I don't think it was for me.
No one was friends. Everyone had different.
No, everyone was friends. Can you not?
No, like,
at the start of year 11, we all decided to come together as one group.
But no one.
And then we all had drama, and then that's why everyone came away.
It was all like still friends, but like our little
like
groups broke off. So like I still spoke to Jack, but I didn't hang around with him in school. I used to hang around with like Libby, Charlotte, and...
Yeah, I used to flip between two groups. Me and Amy Lehman used to like always spend our lunchtime together because we couldn't be bothered sitting with everyone as a group. Do you miss anything about school? Yeah. I miss like going, not like waking up because I don't miss that, but I miss like, just like even though like when we were there, your life was like so hard, like you had so much work. But now, my life is like so much harder than it was then.
I don't feel like mine is.
Yeah, but you don't do further education.
Yeah, like I didn't go to university or like, I went to college but I did it through like an apprenticeship, but I never went to university. I think if I did, I'd understand it a little bit more.
Yeah, because,
why people find things difficult.
But
I just have like a standard job. But I think the thing I miss the most is like just seeing everyone every day.
Yeah, that's what I miss the most.
Like you know, we see them in the pub and stuff now, but like when you were at school, everyone was just like dead happy and
like you had so much time for like other people. Like I used to see like all my friends like every day. Now
all your friends are literally just in one place.
Now I can go like 3 weeks without seeing them because I'm like busy with like YouTube and like uni and work.
And then they've got work, and like a lot of our friends do shift work, so they never have like a proper schedule.
Like, sometimes like I won't see my friends in like 3 weeks and then I feel bad, but it's just because I'm like really busy. I see like other friends more than others because their schedules like fits into mine. Worst experience at school. I'm dyslexic, but I used to have like a TA with me, which is like a personal assistant. No, a teaching assistant with me, not a personal assistant. I wish I had one. But I used to have one of them with me like in every lessons, and sometimes like felt a bit weird. Like I had one in primary school, but everyone was like, I don't know, primary school, like, it didn't bother me, but like going into high school and having one.
To be fair, in high school though, like she didn't really, because I was in pretty much all of Jack's classes, like especially maths.
Yeah.
Like when the TA would be there, she didn't make it look obvious that she was just there for Jack. Like she helped quite a lot of people too.
Yeah.
Like
but
me.
Sometimes it's just like, oh, I've got this teacher and like she's bugging everyone. Like she's going around, even though she was helping everyone, but like she's going around everyone, and like I couldn't like sit next to my friend and like speak to them because this
because she was there.
Yeah, she was there, and, like, or like I couldn't like go onto a table with my friends because there wasn't a space for like 2 of us. Do it. It's not
fish.
fish. I only ever had 2 detentions.
I actually had a detention with Jack once, and we had to write out the code of conduct.
I think I remember
for the
that.
amount of time you were there, so you could write it out like 4 times, like if you were a fast writer. And I remember Jack being like sat behind me, but like to the left, and I just turned to him like, I'm not writing anymore. And Jack was just like.
The next question is, how well did you do in your GCSEs?
Ugh.
How many GCSEs did you get?
I don't actually remember. I got like 1 of my sciences.
Yeah, same. I got 1 of mine.
I think it was biology.
No, we did a double award, so if you got a core science or additional. I got additional, I didn't get my core. You're a queen.
I got my Englishes, which I was like really gobsmacked about. But I even got like a maths tuition as well to help with my maths.
So did I.
I got English lit, and that's really hard.
I never even did that.
What is that?
What is that?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but so it was.
Have you put mayo with it? I'm going to get some brown sauce and pepper and salt.
I don't know what you want.
Sorry, one sec.
Anyway, when I went
That's so
to get my
funny.
GCSE results, one of the teachers made out that I did really bad. So I like wasn't going to open it in front of everyone. I went home and opened it because I lived like 5 minutes away from school. And before I opened it, I started to cry because I was like, oh my fucking god, like what am I going to do in my life if I have no GCSEs, even though GCSEs now don't even matter. So I started to like cry, and my mum was like, just open and see how like you did. I didn't even do that bad. I passed my maths, I passed 1 of my sciences, I passed IT, I passed PE, but I did fail my English, I got a D. So I had to redo that. I did that twice before I passed. So I have got like all the important GCSEs. It's just a bit annoying how the teachers made out that I did really bad and I didn't. One time, I'll need to finish it.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the questions I got from Instagram is, how can you get more confident within school?
That's quite a tough question.
Okay, I don't think I was confident in school.
You weren't. No thanks.
No.
Sounds really cringy. I think the only thing that's made me confident is doing YouTube. Because I got to the point is like, why care about what people think of you? The opinions or whatever they think about you aren't valid if you... aren't valid, but like, I just couldn't give a shit. Sister. So I think that's what made me more confident. I wish I started YouTube in school, like 100%.
Yeah, you would have been so much more confident in school.
You've got so much confidence now though.
How do you get more confident though in school? I just think like
Like in school,
be yourself.
In school you just get judged quite a lot, like
Do you know what, it's
around
such
you.
a hard time school, especially nowadays.
And I think because you see the same people all the time in school, you start to know what people are like and how judgmental they are. And you think, and you're like, I don't know, like if someone said to me now, like I don't really like you, it might have bothered me a bit, but I don't have to see that person every day. No. Like I go to work and I carry on my normal life. If I argue with someone, I don't have to worry about going and seeing them the next morning.
I
think it's harder for people nowadays.
Especially with like social media, like if you fall out with someone, it's like brought onto social media now. Yeah, but I also think like social media is like big. Like even though I like love social media, like I think social media should always be like a happy place.
School, but I think it's a lot worse now.
Yeah, we weren't all for Instagram. Like we won't go out and like record.
No, we was just more like Twitter and Facebook when we were in school.
I don't think Snapchat used to be dead old then, didn't it? Like the first version.
It just used to start coming out. We used to have a few arguments on it and stuff.
How do you deal with exam stress?
But you just not at term and turn up half an hour late when you have to walk in by yourself.
You didn't. How to deal with exam stress? I think. Obviously just like revise.
I think just revise,
Yeah, just revise and revise, but just think like these exams like don't determine your future.
No, don't leave it till the last minute.
Yeah.
No, like that's what I think about GCSEs. Like
I think I left it too late.
Teachers nowadays are so hard on you.
Too much pressure.
To give you too much pressure. I haven't used my GCSEs once.
Well, I mean I have to get into uni, but like
that's uni though.
Yeah.
If you uni, if you choose uni, then you have to do really good at your
No, because I didn't do well in
not
my
really
exams.
good, but you have to think about them a bit more.
Yeah, you had definitely. But I never went in with the idea like I'm going to uni. Like I always thought, oh, I'm not going to uni.
Yeah, but if you think of it now, the job spec and everything, like a job you apply for, it's either you know, a specific training and like something, or
it's like you've experience now.
Yeah,
it's not
just
like
based on training.
Yeah.
Like A levels aren't going to say.
I just think don't think about it too much. Like don't get yourself so worked up where you're like stressed. No.
I did shit in school and I came out with a really good paying job for my age.
Yeah. The ones for me. What do you think about me?
I love her.
Are you joking? There's this one teacher and I had a... You two like her, which I can't see. I did like my work and I got it, like, I handed it in and she was marking people's work in front of the... Not in front of the class, but like at the front of the class. She got onto mine and I didn't know it was mine and then she started to laugh in front of like everyone. And then like everyone like turned around and then she like looked at me and just like, Jack, this sentence doesn't make sense. Like, that's mean. But like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't care if my sentences don't make sense.
Stop it, should we go my things?
Snog, marry and avoid the following teachers.
You should do this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna beep out. Who is your top 5 in school?
I'm not letting this out on here.
You weren't close to you in school, she was
No. Okay. What's the worst event that happened to you in school? Mine was having a fucking panic attack in front of a teacher.
Why?
And like she had to open the windows and like crying my eyes out. So when you do English, you we have to do like a presentation, but like I didn't need to do it in front of the class. Like I just had to record it.
Bubba?
She feels so nice. Doing my presentation and she was like recording it, the teacher, and I wasn't allowed to read off my piece of paper, and I couldn't remember like what I thought. Like I was like getting nervous, like anxious, and I was like, oh my god, I can't do it. Like I was keep stuttering, and then I turned out I was having a panic attack. I had to open the teacher had to open the windows for me. She had to like sit me down.
I don't think I had a hard time in school.
Did you ever get bullied? People always like calling me names, but I don't think it was bullying. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good were you in food tech?
Don't even get me fucking started on food tech.
Good.
Me and Jack were so bad at food tech.
I did it at the GCSE.
Jack went in once and he just turned to me. So we had to make, I think it was like sausage rolls, so I was making a pastry. And Jack turned to me. Yeah, it was like year 8, so we still like dweebs. Like, our uniform was like massive on us and stuff like that. Jack working at the station behind me, and he just turned around and he went, Darcy. I went, what? He went, I've never cracked an egg before. And I was like...
I didn't. And now I'm really good, I can crack an egg with one hand.
Prom.
When I went to my friend's house to like pictures and like we all like was going in the car, I looked ugly as fuck. Like my suit wasn't like straight, my tie wasn't straight. It looked ugly. See,
Let's see.
No, I look bad.
Oh,
you look
that's
like
on your Instagram.
I'm so white.
Yeah, but look at my suit. Like that's like not nice.
Tan.
So that's the end of the video. If you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you want me and Darcy to do any more like videos, leave it in the comments. Adios amigos, and I'll see you on Sunday with a new video.